This afternoon, it's the Andover Huskies 25-0 and currently ranked number 1 in Class 2A, taking on Blaine in playoff hockey. I'm Joe Rulin along with Jim Childs, and hey, playoff hockey is the key. Teams play a little different come playoff time.
Yeah, it's all about your senior leadership. It's about making sure that you make the most out of every opportunity out there tonight, Joe.
Huskies and Blaine have met once already this year, a 4-0 win for Andover, but still a very stingy win. Very well played by Blaine.
Yes, very well. Haley Hansen, the senior goaltender going to Mankato next year, is extremely good. It was 2-0 going into the third period. We'll expect kind of the same thing tonight.
Huskies in their mindset just minutes away for more playoff hockey. It's 7 AA section finals coming your way on QCTV.
Touchdown! She hit the line on the far side and the Rebels win.
Stop playing! Stop playing! He connects! Rebels with their first lead of the night. And the Andover Huskies are your section champion.
Well, good afternoon and welcome to the Andover Ice Arena, has the Andover Community Center. I'm Joe Rulin along with Jim Childs, and playoff hockey girls version is upon us, Jim. And the Huskies and Blaine have advanced to the semifinals. It was a convincing win for the Huskies, 16-0 in their quarterfinal win. And meanwhile, Blaine, a nice win versus Forest Lake.
Yeah, 7-2 win against a perennially tough team. And as you can see, the starters here for the Blaine Bengals. In goal will be Haley Hansen. We'll talk a lot about her tonight. Grayson Knowles will be centering Andrell and Anderson. Maya Anderson will be back on the blue line for the Bengals.
We are underway here in the opening period. The Huskies are again coming in 25-0. We get a look here at the starters here at the first stoppage of play. Stagman is one of the exclamation points with this lineup. She is the leading goalie in the state of Minnesota in wins, and she's between the pipes here for the Huskies, followed by Hannah Christensen, Maya Engler, Sarah Kaiser, just 2 points away from 100 for her career, and Mackenzie Jones and Courtney Little. Back behind there, it's Huskies trying to work it up ice, and there's Kaiser, sends a backhand. Blaine right now, good pressure as they're kind of keeping the Huskies in their own end. And now they'll break out. Chance giving chase. Kaiser there. Bringing it along the boards, trying to hold the zone is Berger. She does, and now she'll give chase into the near corner. Brown comes over to kind of bracket it, but Blaine gets by. And they try to work it out, a couple of quick passes, tape to tape out of their own end. Sending it back, Stagman reciprocates, come out of goal, sets the puck up for her defenders, and here comes Brown. Brown on the breakout, cannot connect. They circle back, and now with it again comes Blaine. And that's Andre. Taken back, and here comes Brown on the dish and the dump over to Gettle. Gettle with a hat trick in the Huskies' playoff win on Tuesday night, a 16-0 win for them. Cross ice, they'll try to set it up. Take the blast there, gets through on the doorstep was Gettle looking for the rebound. Almost had it as it squirmed off the pads that time of Hansen. Holding the zone, now circling back again. Jones out front, more trouble there. Jones hustles over, cannot hold the zone, and she'll take it back to neutral zone, drop it off on a little give and go, and now moving it up ice. Here come the Huskies, pinning it behind, trying to create some opportunity. There was Little, and that sends back to neutral ice. Breaking in. Third line here for the Huskies, get some time and try to wiggle it free. Held in far point, Mums the word, takes the shot, and the rebound comes back out again. And Huskies having some early opportunities on those rebounds and banging it out behind. Now on the back door, trying to whip it around and scores. The Huskies are on the board first. Take a 1-0 lead with 14:27 to go here in this first period.
Ashley Graybro got cleaned up the garbage on the backside as that kind of went through the crease. It was Hannah Olsen and Nora Sauer down there. It was able to push it over to Ashley Graybow, who scores the first goal.
Graybow connects, lights the lamp, and gets the Huskies on board here out of the gate. For Graybow, that's goal number 5 of the season. That's her first goal of the season. Andover, a team 25-0. Now coming back is Blaine on a chance. A wrister, and Stegman reels that in, and no rebound from Stegman. The one thing when you watch Stegman in goal, and it's many times taken for granted because of the offensive explosion here from Andover, is she's great in terms of not only with technique but positional goaltending. And there you see it. If there's going to be a screen or something out front, she's trying to position herself for that. Some of those things you can't see when you come to the game because you're watching a lot of the goals scored by the Huskies.
Yeah, you're right. She would do well in geometry. She knows how to cut those angles off.
Coming into this game, the Huskies have outscored their opponents 135-46. Excuse me, 135-24. Not only a record of 25-0, but they also have 10 shutouts. Aiming in here, a good shot, and even a better save.
Hallie Hansen with a nice glove save. Paige Anderson pulled it back, tried to get the screen from the defenseman. She sent a wrister right into the upper right corner, and good save by Hansen.
I like that shot. Shield used the defense. There's a shot from the near point. Unable to make the net. Blaine will try a breakout. Couple of passes and they're out. Now they're on the scoot, trying to get by the defense. Sealed off. They send it back behind. Blaine quickly trying to counter. Berger now picks it up. Long lead pass. Off the skate of Brown, who tried to set that pass up to her stick. She'll dig it out here at the blue line and move it ahead to Berger. Berger, the leading scorer for the Huskies. A little toe drag, now takes it to a different angle, and a shot save is made by Hansen, and she'll freeze it.
Yeah, the senior goalie, nice job again by just not allowing a rebound. Berger, with some fancy footwork and stick work, was able to send a wrister right by the dot.
13 exactly to go. Huskies off the face-off control and take another shot. Graybow trying to connect with her second goal here in this opening period. Breakout opportunity here for Blaine. Miss on the connect, and we'll get the ice.
In the first game, the top line for the Huskies of Brown, Berger, and Gettle scored 3 out of the 4 goals. They gave them some fits, and we've seen some good opportunities by that first line. But this third line is really done a nice job of creating some opportunity.
One-time blast this time, just beyond the mark, and a good glove save, but couldn't control it. Shot by Sauer there. Skating in now. Having it there is Kasich. Kasich will take this shot, and just strategic shots.
Yeah.
That it comes from all angles, Jim.
Yeah, they do a nice job of, letting the offensive play set up and not being too, not hurry too much and being just patient with it. This will be face-off will be outside.
Face-off controlled here. Blaine will move it up ice. Battle ensues, giving chase now, number 5, and Sandberg could not get there. Sandberg had a goal and 3 assists in the Bengals win over Forest Lake on Tuesday. Deflected high in the air, trying to settle it, and finally on the logo of the Huskies, it's picked up and sent in there by number 21. Rocking it back in. Hansen's on, and now circling again. Shot goes high. Able to control it and tail it down there as face-off will come. A shot there by Maya Anderson. 4 goals on the year. Went a little high that time on Stegman, but she had it zeroed in. Blaine comes in with a record of 12, 11, and 3. Skating in now, Kaiser. Ends up behind, trying to pick up. Now holding. A big blast there by Little. It drops down, hits traffic in front. Loose change, misses just off the mark. To the near corner. Far point here, shot and a save secured. The shot by Little. And the faceoff now will come just to the right of Hansen in the Bengal end.
Courtney Little with two really nice shots. That first one, how it got through, I don't know. It was a hard shot from inside the blue line.
One thing she'll probably have to control here is those rebounds, because those can be lethal against the Huskies. Making that initial shot and securing it sometimes, but those rebounds, they crash the net, as Coach Melissa Volk has always instructed, and they capitalize on loose pucks. Into the corner, Christensen battles there, pinching in. Jones and unable to hold the zone. Kaiser circles at center ice, puts a backhand in. She'll head to the bench. 10:45 to go, opening period here. Semifinals, Section 7 AA playoff hockey, and the Husky girls have a 1-0 lead on the goal by Graybo.
Well, Haley Hansen has been the rock for the Bengals so far, 12-10 with 3 ties, 204 goals against with a .926 save percentage. She has had 4 shutouts so far this year.
Reset on the faceoff. Here's that number 1 line in for Andover, led by Berger. A wrister that comes from that far point, and there's Mum. Mum has been buzzing as well in terms of scoring, and she plays like a senior, but she's just a sophomore.
Yes. Yeah, she is a very, very young blue line for the Huskies, but extremely talented.
Drop point there now, trying to take it to the corner. Ghetto. Madison Brown with a couple of goals on Tuesday. Unable to control it. Here's a chance for Blaine. That's disrupted. Nice play by Brown to put her stick in to defuse that scoring opportunity. Now quickly coming back, a backhand unable to control. It rolls off the stick that time of Anderson. And they'll have to go back, regroup. Ron brings it in to the corner. Berger's stirring it up, and now Mum will engineer it from behind the Husky goal. 2 good tape-to-tape passes. Gettle has it poke checked off her stick. Madison Brown pinching in as a trailer on that line. And Gettle moves in, a hard shot, save secured, face-off in the Blaine end, and another shot that time by Hansen she was able to secure.
Yes, you mentioned it earlier, not giving up big rebounds. Hansen has done an outstanding job of one and done, and not allowing that second chance that the Huskies are so good at.
Baumbaho now circling back. Blaine trying to get some mojo going out of their end, but the Huskies shadowing, and finally some nice navigation there. 24 to work her way out, and that was Jansen. Jansen, 1 shorthanded goal on the season. Jansen also with 2 goals and assists in their win over Forest Lake in the quarterfinals. Blaine back in their own end and trying to work it out. When you have to react versus attack, it starts to come at it. Now here comes Andover back in again, another rush. Sauer here trying to clear the zone, and it's Jones who holds the zone. She'll send it back in. Mackenzie Jones, 5 goals, 14 assists for her on the season. Blaine skates out through the neutral zone, giving chase. Mum will get there first as we are nearing the midway mark of this first period. Andover has outshot Blaine 12-3 with 8:20 remaining first period. Bracketing the forward, trying to work out there for Blaine. And finally, they'll get it back and ring it along the board behind the net. Andover in possession. Mum leads this one out. And finally, center ice, it comes back in again, and not deep enough as the Huskies are able to carry that out. And there's Kasich. Nice to drop back. Christensen looking for position in front while Sauer is in that corner and behind the net now. Dropping it in, Berger Dangles her way in and just misses on that shot. Point blank opportunity for Christensen there. Sends it across. Momo put a shot on, and that's deflected over the top of the goal. Again, just as Blaine tries to come out, the Huskies redirect, and that was Berger, and they're going to send it length to the ice, and we'll get the whistle. 7:20 to go. And that pressure just continues to come. The key thing for the Huskies is that they outscored their opponents 46-5 in that first period. And that's what makes that first goal so significant.
You're right. You're on your heels if you're the Bengals. And having that Paige Anderson or somebody right out in front is just extremely frustrating. Oh, nice.
Shot by Brown and save made it in by Hansen. Now, just inside the blue line, triggered. They're in front. A redirect goes through the crease. Save is made by Hansen. You can hear a good contingency of Blaine fans here. Winner will play in the championship, or the section championship, on Thursday at Fogarty, and we have 6:50 to go, 6:55 first period, and the Huskies now have a 14-3 edge with shots on goal.
And more importantly, a majority of them have been shots. They have been right on Hansen. Hansen has been outstanding with not allowing that. Here comes another shot. McKenzie Jones rifles one in right off
to the
Hansen.
Corner, controlled now back behind Brown, trying to center it, and she puts it drives the middle between the pad and the post, and Hansen had trouble finding it. Fortunately, it was under her pads. Shot again by Hansen. She's keeping busy. And continuing to find a way. The shot by Little. Finds a way through. Hansen dangling with it. And it's got to be frustrating for her. She sees the puck. She's just tangled up with the defenders. They can't get it. But now Blaine carries out center ice, and they'll ring it back behind. 6:15 to go this first period. Remains a 1-0 lead for the number 1 ranked team in Class 2A, Andover. 25-0. Deflected out, and that's a tough part, Jim. Those breakouts. If you can't come out clean, you're using a lot of energy just to try to get that puck out, and you don't want to dump it.
Yeah, Andover's so good at just suffocating you with that forecheck.
Moving in, here comes a chance now. It's Sauer, look out, she's dangerous. Drop pass, back to Sauer again. She couldn't get in position as the pass back was right between her skates. Good idea by Hannah Olsen, just couldn't convert. Mom rips this shot, save, and skip to the corner. Mom again, sets it up, sends it down low. Pinching in, near side here is Thorson. Thorson unable to control as she went down to help out, and Blaine skates out. Through the neutral zone. Nice little dangle move that time, but when she went to pull the trigger, it was blocked defensively. Sandberg again with that nice move. She's the leading scorer here for Blaine this season with 15 goals, 20 assists. Into the corner, there's a check. Penalty coming up on
Thorson.
Andover because I said check.
Yes. Yeah, Ella Thorson put her into the boards. Nice, good call.
That may be something contagious, and she has 2 older brothers that have played. One still playing with the Huskies varsity team, and of course Gunner spent years as well. Success.
Gunner's playing juniors still, I believe. I believe he's still playing juniors.
Here's a look. Blaine on the power play this season at about 24% success. A big shot from the near point. Seeing it all the way there is Stagman. And Stagman will hold on to that puck for the faceoff. Get a look at that positional component. This season for Stagman, 9 shutouts. Crossed away. Sending it back up for this power play advantage. Still plenty of time left, 1:40 to go. Huskies will get there. That's Gettle, and she'll dispense it length to the ice, forcing Blaine back to retreat and retrieve this puck.
If Blaine can get a tally here, this definitely changes the complexion of the game.
On the reacquaints himself with the puck. There was a little issue there with the official. Gets around the initial shot and a save again. Some nice maneuvering there by the Blaine defenseman at that far point. Got around that first, you can see it, gets around the first defender.
It's Macy Johnson.
Pulls the trigger on the shot.
Macy Jansen, nice play.
Setting it up again, Blaine trying to move it around. About a minute left on the power play. Sets it across, a little tic-tac, and no combination there. Looking for the one-timer with Sandberg. She fanned on that attempt. 50 seconds remaining on the power play here for Blaine. A chance to tie this up. Again, these two squads battled tightly in the first meeting of the season. Near mid-January, and it was a 4-0 win for the Huskies, but Blaine played them extremely tough. There's pressure by Kaiser on the penalty kill. Sets it up, and here's a chance for Gettle. Gettle waits, gets her back, shot, deflected off the top. What poise that time by Gettle. She didn't like the look the first time on the short-handed attempt, so she brought it back with some poise and re-triggered the shot. Hansen made that save. 15 seconds left on the power play now for Blaine. Back behind is Mum. Mum will recircus and reverse, but she's being tangled up there by Blaine forward. It gets out front. Gettle is there and sends it length to the ice, and Huskies are back at full strength. We're south of 3 minutes to go here in this first period. Andover remains with the 1-goal lead. Down, giving chase. Blaine, they sent it in. They were trying to also make a quick change on their forwards and also their specialty unit there. They just finished a power play opportunity with no value, unfortunately, on that. But moving it back out, deflection, and Graybo sends it back deep to the corner. Blaine shadowing on that half wall, now across to the blue line. Ripping this is Jones. Mackenzie Jones looks on the deflection, hits the side of the net, and now a redirect and a stuffed wraparound. Huskies go up 2-0. Graybo with their second goal there in the first period.
That could have gone to any three of those forwards, Sauer, Graybo, or Hansen, or Olsen. All three of them had a stick on it in the crease. It was Graybo who was able to finish it. Mackenzie Jones rifles one in, goes into the corner, comes right out to Hansen, goes off of Sauer, and then Graybo with the tally.
So Graybo with 2 goals in their win for the Huskies on Tuesday night has 2 more goals here already in the first period. Blaine will try to work it out. Good job by Gettle to hold the zone. Here's a chance. Berger dangles and then fires a biscuit. Little toe drag. Put a good quality shot on Hansen, and she denied. Blaine skates out of their own end. At center ice, they'll dump and chase. Getting back there is Little. Jones will start it out to Madison Brown to Berger. Berger comes in leading the team. The Huskies with 26 goals, 34 assists, 60 goals, 60 points total here on the season. Working the far side is Little, Courtney Little, and Blaine gets it back in just beyond the blue line, but Little is there to skate out. He's at center ice. She'll send it in. I think head to a bench change as they'll switch out the defense. Christensen will give chase and put some pressure on, and there's Kaiser coming in as the F2. F1 on that case was Christensen. Now, Blaine pulls the trigger on the shot. Mum there for the deflection and sends it to the corner. Kaiser skates out. Still was going to pass, but said, hey, there's no one coming near me. I'm just going to continue. She has some jets, skates, and works it down to the half wall where it's taken away from her. And that scoring opportunity and rush up ice diffused by Blaine. 23 seconds left. First period. Long lead pass, saucer ahead. Now it's Christensen. Shot hits the defense and deflects behind the net. 13 seconds remaining. 2-0 lead for Andover. Battling in that corner again, trying to get that thing loose, and Christensen falls to the ice. coming over to help out. Another forward, and we have come to an end. Huskies outshot Blaine 24-5 in this first period and have a 2-0 lead. Could be worse for Blaine.
Yeah, it could. If it wasn't for Haley Hansen just making some incredible saves and not giving up those rebounds, this could be a lot worse. But a good period starts back in about 14 minutes.
Huskies up 2-0, and the winner advances to the section championship in Fogarty on Thursday night. We'll return for that second period in a moment.
In order for us to continue participating in athletics and activities,
we need to work together.
Wash your hands often, especially when you're in public areas.
If you're sick, stay home.
stay at least 6 feet away from other people, and do not hang out in groups.
Cover your nose and mouth with a mask or use a cloth face covering.
Help keep us in the game.
Please practice health and safety protocols so we can keep doing what we love. Mask up, Rebels.
Tornadoes.
Cardinals. Bengals.
Huskies. Mask up, Anoka Henderson.
Welcome to At the Half, the show where we take a closer look at some of our local area high school sports. I'm your host, Seamus Burke. Let's start off with the Anoka gymnastics team. They're an ambitious group looking ahead to a big season. Let's head out and talk with the Tornadoes.
At my elementary school, there was a gymnastics after school, and that's where I started. And me and my best friend, she's actually another captain. And from there, I decided to be done with dance, and I just kept on with gymnastics, and been doing it ever since.
I tried out a lot of sports when I was younger, but I didn't like to have shoes on. I was kind of a weird kid like that. I don't know, I just had a lot of energy always jumping off the furniture, so my parents thought it would be a good idea, and it kind of just stuck.
We actually got a couple new girls, and we lost a couple girls that were really important to our team. But the new girls are showing promise, and we've been working really hard all summer, so we still have our hardest skills. We're starting off strong.
What's been really fun so far this year is the amount that we have to gain. They're so talented, they're so hardworking, and they're going to develop a lot from the first meet to the last meet. Last year we came in strong, went strong, and ended strong. It was just a seasoned group, and every meet felt just kind of almost a little too easy because they were so practiced, so rehearsed. They'd been with each other so long. Last year we only had one new team member because of COVID. This year we have many more, and many more stepping into big roles. And so it was an exciting start knowing that we were going to grow each meet, that our score would grow, that their performances would grow. And that's already happened just in our first couple meets. So it's exciting each time to see what's going to come next.
I think it's really cool how everyone focuses on themselves. You want to do your best, but even if you mess up, you still get really excited when your teammates do really good. So I personally, I've done really bad at meets, but I still am really happy at the end because everyone else did really good or someone else got a PR. And it's just, we're all there for each other. We're very supporting.
I think gymnastics is unique because it's just such a mentally tough sport that the team bond is almost way different than any other sport would be because you have to be there for each other so much mentally and support each other when you're having a rough day. It's so mental. It's super physical too, but I would say it's 90% mental, 10% physical. So yeah, you have to be there for each other a lot. So it creates a really good team atmosphere.
We really, really want to make it to state as a team. We haven't done that in 12 years, a really long time. And we've been so close, and our competition is getting a little easier, so hopefully we can make it this year.
Next, we have the Andover dance team. The members describe their time together and their love for each other as more of a family than a team. Let's learn more about this awesome group.
My name is Natalie Shepard, and I've been with Andover Dance Team for 4 years. These 4 years have been amazing. I've made so many friends, and honestly, they are considered part of my family, and my sister's on the team, and so it's just been so fun, and I've learned and grown in so many different ways. I'd say the difference between this year's team and last year's team is everyone is a lot closer this year, and they have so many new qualities that they can bring to the team and that they contribute, and I think everyone has kind of taken a next step into going to new goals and reaching new heights. This year, I'd say our goals are being able to get to new skills that we haven't really been able to before, and I think with this team it's completely possible. I think that we're in a good spot at the start of the season, and I'm really
dancing for the dance team for 4 years. I've been on both fall and winter. I started dance when I was in kindergarten. I've always loved it. My mom always wanted me to be in it, and I just fell in love with it, I guess. I think this year we finally all found our love for dance, and we've always had it, but I just think this year really has shown how far we can take ourselves, and you know, like we just have a family here, and it's really awesome. Our goals for this year are just to try our best at every competition. I think we all just want to up our scores, be there for each other, and just love each other. I think our dance team just really shows, like I said, how much of a family we are, and we just, the difference from last year and this year has just been amazing, and just that we all have so many supporters, and it's just been so great.
My name is Grace Amel. I've been dancing on the fall team for 3 years and the winter team for 2 years. Well, actually I was a gymnast for about 12 years before I started dancing, and then once I got to high school, I mean, it just looked fun, so I decided I'd try it, and it just kind of blossomed into what it is now. Well, last year's team was great. I think we started a lot of the growth that we're continuing this year, and just the girls on the team this year, they're motivated, they want it, and you can tell, and it's really shown in our performances. Well, I mean, state is the ultimate goal always. It's always what we're working towards, but I think more than like a material goal, we're just looking to advance our program and do the best we can this season and build off of what we started last year.
Next, we have the Champlain Park Alpine Ski Team. Let's check in with the Rebels and get their thoughts on the challenges the team has faced during this unique year.
My name is Jack Thomason. I've been on the team for 4 years now, and I'm the boys' captain. To me, being captain is about including everybody. I like to make sure that I always go around and make sure everyone's having fun, talk about how their nights are going, and ask if they need any help or any advice with anything. I just try and be a positive role model and show leadership in that way. I personally would like to go to state. I would also love if our team would make it to state. We have a great team this year. We have a great shot at going, and if everything turns out the way it's supposed to go, we might just go. So,
my name is Anthony Hurlitz. I am a senior at Champlain Park High School, and I've been skiing with the Champlain Park Alpine team for 4 years now. Actually, it takes about an hour to get to practice every day, and then an hour home after practice every day. So it's 2 hours out of the day. Some people might think that's a bunch of time wasted, but a lot of us actually enjoy the bus ride a lot more than practice, because you get to hang out with a bunch of your friends, you get to talk to them, you get to mess around, and it's a lot of fun. So I mean, we don't find it as time wasted. Some of us actually really look forward to the bus versus practice, because some nights are not most fun on the hill.
I'm Sam Johnson. I'm a senior at Champlain Park, and I've been skiing since freshman year.
Let's just go. Just ski, you feel me?
But this year we got a really solid team. We got 27 people, I think. So, and a lot of them are very fast, forceful, and aggressive skiers. So, yeah, it's all in the legs and core. You're really pushing with those legs to push off of the ground, and just getting those racing lines in, sort of like Formula One stuff, and you'll be the fastest kid on the hill. So. Just the other night, we did a couple runs. I shaved off 9 seconds just that night, so it was pretty good.
I'm Brooke Murray. I'm a senior in high school, and I've been on the team for 4 years. There's a lot different between my freshman year and my senior year. With skill and ability, it's a huge difference. Knowing what I'm doing, huge difference. And the size of the team has gone up by a lot since my freshman year, so the whole experience is completely different. I like being around my team a lot. We spend a lot of time together, and just watching each other improve is also really amazing to see. My personal goal is just to get faster, keep improving, and have fun. And for my team, I hope my teammates do well as well. Maybe some of them can make it to state, who knows?
That's it for this edition of At the Half. Make sure to stay connected with us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube, as well as watching channel 859 and online at QCTV.org. Thanks for watching.
When you adopt a shelter pet, you discover their unique mix of all kinds of traits.
Where'd Wiley go? Where's Wiley? Ah, there she is. Paw?
Do you remember being an ancient wolf? Do you ever feel the call of the wild?
You're a renegade cop, and I'm a con woman with nothing to prove. But together, we could really solve this murder.
They're a little bit of a lot of things, but all of them are pure love.
Dad?
Just 1 minute, okay?
Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Do clouds take naps?
I couldn't tell you.
Can birds draw pictures?
I don't have an answer for that.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
Yo, Scott.
Hey.
I'm heading out, man. You want to ride?
No, I got my car, but I actually really need to go to the bathroom.
Oh, you know what? I was just in there. The line is like 10 people long.
You know, I think I'll just...
Dude, are you okay?
You wouldn't believe what I was just thinking. I am definitely buzzed.
Yeah.
I think I will take this, and I will take that ride home.
Smart man.
Did you see how that dog was looking at me?
Eva Marie smoked 12,000 packs of cigarettes over 15 years. She quit, and now there's a new lung cancer screening that could save her life. You stopped smoking, now start screening. No matter how much you smoked, early detection could save you. Talk to your doctor or learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Welcome back to the Andover Community Center / ice rink and home of the Andover Husky girls, who are 25-0, the #1 seed in Section 7AA. They have a 2-0 lead here, and Jim, same song, different verse,
Yes.
as both goals scored.
Yeah, absolutely. Both senior Grabo gets 2 scores in that first period. You can see right here a couple of nice chances. Stagman, nothing but a stonewall. And then right here, tic-tac-toe, and Grabo gets her second goal. Olsen and Sauer both get the assist, and we're ready to go for the second period.
Grabo on the season, 4 goals. over 25 games, and now here in section play in 2 games, she's already matched that. So you could call her a prime time player here in section play. 4-0 or 2-0 lead for Andover. And they'll be moving right to left here, and let's see what Blaine has, as Hansen certainly held them in and held them close at just a 2-goal deficit after turning away 22 of 24 shots. Stagman also faced a couple of blistering shots, and she also played well, and now the Huskies work it from behind their own net. Up ice here, 12-11 Bengals, 25-0 Andover. Icing the call there. A rare icing for the Huskies, who, again, through this season, have outscored their opponents now 137-24, and they've outscored their opponents in that first period 48-5. The reason so critical is you look at those first goals, and the Huskies have quite an assortment. You see a first line that just really has been impressive this season for the Huskies, but they can do it with their second, third, and fourth lines, as you've seen here today with Grable. Looking for the one-timer, shot taken, it's blocked in front there by Gettle. He gets beyond the blue line. They try to bring it back in. That is Blaine. And they'll work it back in deep. Back there is Little. She works it up along the half wall, coming over to pickpocket Little and then force that puck beyond the blue line. Brought in offside. That was Berger initially with that push. So face-off will come just outside the blue line. And
Bengals,
of course,
Joe, the Bengals absolutely have come out with a little momentum here and done a great job of being able to possess that puck in the Husky zone. It's been great.
Breaking it in, as we mentioned, Stagman came in with the goals against of 1.04, had a shutout in their quarterfinal win. Race to the puck ensues there. It's picked up by Mom, and now we're going to get a whistle. And the penalty. You can see that, hey, the Blaine team, hey, they're like 2-0 on a team that's so explosive as the Huskies. 1 goal, we can cut this deficit in half.
Inspired hockey right now. That penalty to Caitlin Mum.
Avery Kasich will get that penalty. This will be the second power play opportunity for Blaine in this contest. Moving it in, a shot hits traffic. Good job by Berger. Keep in mind, Berger also capable of putting up some shorthand goals along with the Huskies, as the Huskies have scored a total of 5 this season. Big blast. Stagman there, but it was wide of the target. And they'll reset. Moving it in, taking, controlling, top of the circle, now sends it cross ice, taking a shot here, trying. I don't know if they're trying to go 5-hole, but each of those shots have come in the upper body part of Stagman, and she's in great position. Thought they may try that 5-hole as she moves from left to right, but technique so strong with Stagman in goal. Side the blue line, trying to work it. One-time shot from the dot, and moves on through it. Squithers wide of the mark. The initial shot coming from that left dot. A good one, and we are going to have another whistle, and a high stick used to tame that puck, and that means the faceoff will come all the way back into the Blaine end. Still 54 seconds left on the power play, and hey, Blaine was buzzing, and meanwhile we get a look at head coach Volk.
Yeah, Melissa Volk, this is in sectional, she's 20-2. Unbelievable record. She's got over 150 wins in the regular season. A 30-9 postseason mark. That is absolutely impressive as a coach.
So she has the team, and you see why they play well come playoff time and section play. Mindset ready and playtime ready as well. Here's a blast, hits traffic, got hit Brown in front, trying to control. There is Kaiser. Kaiser will get there and send it length to the ice. Hansen comes out, tries to put it on the stick. Teammate there unable to connect, but now Blaine comes on far side. On the far wing, moving in. Rister misses the net. 10 seconds left on the power play now for the Bengals. Bengals take it to the half wall. Now it's deflected back to the corner. Penalty on Kasich is complete, and Huskies are back at full strength. Another successful penalty kill for Andover as they had at a 92 success rate on that penalty kill. Of all of them, they've just allowed a goal 8% of the time on that penalty kill. Now working it back in, Blaine continues to buzz. They continue the pressure to the corner now. Pinching in, Thorson trying to engineer and re-guide that puck along the near side. Chipped ahead, and she comes away with it. Full head of steam, 3-on-2. Now a 3-on-1 emerges. Thorson still with it, takes the shot, the save made. It may have hit traffic in front, but Thorson dug that thing out from the near corner. She has got to be gassed, and she's heading to the bench. In front, shot, rebound, redirected back, and the Huskies kind of shift the position of the ice here, and now get it back and work it in. Shot, goal! Through the 5-hole. Looked like that save was made initially by Hansen. And number 28, after 2 assists, Hannah Olsen lights the lamp, and the Huskies go up 3-0.
Yeah, Hannah Olsen, another point, third point of the night, but what a excellent risker, and it just handcuffs Hansen enough where it kind of twiddles behind her into the nets. Huskies quell the intensity of this Blaine Bengals.
Good pressure there, and it really started too as Thorson's move from the corner for the freshman and worked it all the way down into the Blaine end and kind of shifted that position of the ice. And also the Huskies came back in with another swarm. So spin the line of Graybo, Hannah Olsen, and Sauer that have done the damage so far here for Andover. 3-0 in front, a shot by Little. Rebound. Jones a blast, and that just misses the puck. Into the corner still. Holding possession here. Huskies as both teams are at full strength. Heading down to the ice. Brown, and she'll take the shot. I thought we were going to see a penalty, but nope. Keep the teams evened up. 11:43, and boy, some great action here by Andover.
Yes. You score a goal and then you put your top line back on the ice. That is a great advantage for the Huskies.
Berger takes this draw. She's matched up on Sandberg there. Again, Sandberg a goal and 3 assists in their win versus Forest Lake. On Tuesday, Blaine now skates off as they pickpocket Gettle. Sandberg moving in. Gets around the defense, trying to reacquaint herself with the puck, but the puck decided to stop on a strange carom in the corner. Brown dumps it off the glass and reacquaints herself with the puck. Now takes it in, drop that, score! Oh, what a beautiful setup by Brown. And it is Gettle who reaps the reward. Goal number 4 for the Huskies here in the second period.
We can see that being set up right up here, as you see right here, Brown right to Gettle. Gettle's cutting in, and outstanding pass, but even a better shot.
For Gettle, that'll be goal number 22 on the season. For Brown, that'll be assist number 30. Timeout is taken by Blaine, and you could hear the crowd getting into it, Jim, as Blaine had that power play. They had one rebound that slithered just wide of the post, and the fans were truly into it. And then it just, as that penalty expired, the Huskies kind of retook position, and since then they've scored 2 goals, and it's been about a minute and a half.
Yeah, well, Blaine came out with the desperation of this is their last game, and they came out feeling, he felt like, man, I tell you what, this is an equal beginning of a period as far as play goes. In fact, Blaine had the advantage, more shots, and really it just turned very quickly with that one goal by Hannah Olsen.
Steve Geider, the head coach there for Blaine. He's been involved with Blaine hockey, boys and girls, and even the girls program when they first started that program, he's been involved for 30 years, but even when they started the first women's program there, he's been involved, and boy, he's brought this team alive now in section play this season. 12-11-3, and they've been hanging tight. 4-0 right now for Andover. That was the score of the game, and they met earlier this season. A 4-0 win for Andover. Let's see what Coach Geider has for his squad. Some advice and moving it in. There comes Sarah Kaiser Kaiser with 98 career points coming into this contest. Now moving far board, Kaiser all over the place. Wow, what speed. Just behind Christensen, and now Blaine will skate in, at least momentarily. No, they hold the line. Now it's pickpocketed away there by Kaiser. Kaiser navigates her way by the forward, and it's picked up on the change there by Little. Blaine reciprocates and brings it back through the neutral zone, and now starts in as they gain the line there with Sandberg. Reaching ahead now across ice. Engler had it on that battle, but they'll get the icing whistle. Will Andover with 10:25 to go, and a 4-0 lead for the Huskies, who have now outscored their opponents 139-24 on the season.
Well, you've got 5 seniors tonight, and this will be their last game at the Andover Community Center, and Kaiser's one of them. She has played very well so far.
This puck flutters to the corner. And now Huskies try to break out. Sandberg keeps that pressure on. Circles back again. She's almost doing it on her own here, and now jumping in as Botch that time, trying to help out Grace. Breakout pass here by the Huskies, a little long, but gathering it in and having the control. There's Olsen. Blaine now comes up, fresh shift here, shot taken, and seeing that all the way and able to suffocate that puck and freeze it. We'll have a face-off as Huskies Stagman, the junior, who seems like she's been in goal forever for the Huskies.
Yes. Yeah. Another one, Blaine, that I'm extremely impressed with. Their leading scorer, Shelby Sandberg, she is dynamite around that net.
Bringing it along through the neutral zone, and that's Blaine heading back. Ron there, one of the captains. Now Huskies pick it up, get it loose now. Pirouette in front of the net, almost a 360. Gettle eludes a check, but still digging it out in the corner. Being helped out, the Huskies buzzing around the face-off circle, waiting for that puck to come loose. Meanwhile, in there alone is Brooke Nowicki. Side there, shot to no avail. Keep an eye on Nowicki. She had just 1 goal in the regular season, but she had 2 goals and an assist versus Forest Lake. Huskies get position back again. Berger tries to slide it across, and it's now to the near board. Little cross ice over to Jones. Jones scores! The deflection by Brown on the initial shot by Jones, Mackenzie Jones. And Brown scores her first this afternoon, and now the Huskies have catapulted their way to a 5-0 lead.
Well, this has been an offensive explosion. Great tip by Brown right there. You see right here, great camera work, and it actually goes right off of Brown's leg. And that builds the lead to 5.
Goal number 21 for Brown on the season. Chance now, Blaine trying to really get that fire going. They've been outshot 31-10 here as we are just beyond the midway mark of the semifinal girls 7 AA high school hockey matchup. Come on, breakout there. Stymied. Trying to get it back as Sandberg. And finally there, the Huskies will work their way out. Kasich. Dump in by Kaiser. Rings it along the board. Pinching in is Kasich again. Kaiser reacquaints with the puck in the corner. A pass out to Christensen is taken away, and back will come Blaine. 2-on-1 emerges here. A quick wrister taken, and the save secured and made after Anderle took the shot just inside the blue line. And Stagman makes that save. And, you know, it's one of the things you just notice with a lot of her saves.
Yes. Yep.
No rebounds, if any.
Nope. She always puts her team in a good position, whether it's freezing the puck a little bit early or pushing it off. Like that right there.
Well, that rebound, that looked like it stuck to her stick. Not the velocity she's probably used to seeing of a shot. It's that old magnet pulling it in.
Hey, Courtney Little got the other assist, so Mackenzie Jones, both defensemen got a helper on that last goal by Brown.
Feel the corner here, and you can just see that's just that work ethic. And now the depth of the lines here for the Huskies. To the corner goes Mackenzie Jones to do some battle, the freshman. And I got to tell you, Jim, it's not just senior. There's the next few years you're seeing talent, and that includes that freshman class.
Yeah, they're solid. This blue line for the Huskies is going to be one of the state's best ever if they continue to progress.
Last season, the freshmen, as they wave off the ice, and now a chance here for Andover again. Trying to muster it free, Hannah Olsen. Back to the corner, and now trying to work their way out is Blaine. Off the boards, just as it gets across the blue line, and there is Gettle, who whistles it in. You can feel that energy just kind of come out when you're chasing and reacting. Here comes Berger's shot, and a save made. A bouncing puck unable to get settled, and now it drifts back behind, and Brown will get there. Out by Gettle. Gettle was trying to connect there with Mumm at that far point as she moved in on that faceoff circle, but diffusing that scoring opportunity was Blaine. They send it back length of the ice with 6:08 to go here in the second period, and the Huskies have opened it up to 5-0. But we talked about this freshman class, and there's Mumm, who's having an impressive year as well defensively. But last year they had quite the achievement, that freshman class and the wins that they had.
Absolutely, yep. 45-0 with Bantams.
On the doorstep, right on cue with Mumm. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Jim.
Yeah.
But you mentioned 45 wins in a row.
Yes, 45-0 and state champions. And anytime you can go a season without losing, that's pretty impressive. And take a look at this high school squad as well. They've continued the tradition.
Certainly have here a variety of scores in this 5-0 lead right now for Andover. 2 in that first period came from Grabo. Hooking penalty is being assessed here to Blaine, so this will be first chance on the power play for the Huskies here this afternoon. They're 27% on that man advantage.
Yeah, there was a hook on Berger as she was coming back. And well, I tell you what, that third goal was such a transition to this game. The wind has literally come out of the sails for the Bengals.
Yeah, bookmark that as a tipping point on your mental hard drive, because I may forget it. But it was certainly a tipping point thus far. They were looking to cut that deficit in half, and Gettle saucers it out front. Shot Mumm, saved by Hansen, deflected to the near corner. Huskies with the power play. Send it up. Moving in. Gettle with the shot. No goal. It's wiped off. Had the shot from the top of the far circle there and slid it under the garage door there of Hansen, but they say she was interfered with, I believe, was the call, or the net was loose.
Yeah, the net, you see right there, the net was off like an inch. Great cam work again by our team. How does that guy stay up there the whole game?
I don't know, but, that may help with, some technique for me getting up in the morning out of bed, just to be able to look, what am I doing wrong other than not getting out of bed or limping as soon as I love that view. So we are set outside the blue line. Still with the power play and $1:30 remaining on that for the Huskies. Looking to go to 26-0. Berger skating in, drops it. Here the near point to Kasich. Kasich in the backhand sends it to the half wall. Back to Brown. Brown relieves it for Berger. Shot, save, secured, point blank opportunity, but squaring up, and no rebound allowed there by Haley Hansen, who came into this contest with 1,300, is that correct? 1,300 minutes in goal this season. A record, They're 12 and 10 in the goals against of 2.01. Now behind the Huskies trying to control that faceoff, and we're under 5 to go this third period and still a minute remaining. Deflected off of Sauer, and now it goes back deep, and picking it up and working it out of their own end is Courtney Little. Cross ice. Now to Mackenzie Jones. Dropping, cutting. Some good movement there by Andover, including a chance there, and unable to control Kaiser. Breakout again from behind their own net. 25 seconds, plenty of time for Andover. Kaiser has it. Looks to set up, and then she takes it back behind and circles there. Drops it behind to her teammate on the board. Giving it, there's Engler. Near point. Huskies still with that power play for about the next 5 seconds. Shot comes in, backdoor, hits the post. Engler with an opportunity, and it hit the post on the rebound. It skidded across the crease, and now it's going to be cleared by Blaine, and coming out of off the bench to replace there out of the penalty box was Blaine. Couldn't connect. 3:35 in a while. That was close.
Wide open, and she hits iron. It was just right past. Kaiser's right there, flows with it, goes off her stick, right to the forehand. She'll be thinking about that.
She smokes the post on that one. So 3.5 to go, second period. It is 5-0 for Andover over Blaine. This is the semifinal matchup. The other one we're waiting to hear about as well as a great matchup is Elk River and Grand Rapids.
Yeah, tonight, Elk River, Grand Rapids, 5 p.m. up in Grand Rapids at the Iron Range Arena, the IRA. It will be two outstanding players. Mercury Bischoff.
Gettle takes this shot, but it doesn't get by the defense. She gets it to the goalie the second time. She's always just relentless, and I just love the leverage she gets and the angle when she's looking at some scoring opportunities. So
she's really never out of position.
Mum sends this, hits traffic, does not make it through to Hansen, and it's sent length of the ice and on goal. There's that rebound. She gave up that rebound. I'm kidding. The Stagman there. She directed it off the stick. And here comes Mum jumping. This pass, skates in, full head of steam, hits the defender, and recaptured there by Berger. She can give Mum another chance. Mum was setting it up on the side. You could see Madison Brown cutting in from the right side and just missed on that connection. 2.5 to go here in the second period. 5-0 Andover continuing their pressure. Again, a 16-0 win in the quarterfinals over Northern Tier. They outshot Northern Tier 62-5 in that win. Turnaround, fanning their attempt by Blaine. It gets to the glass, and the Huskies and Thorson will try to carry out. Lifted back in deep. Getting there first will be Mum. Kagan Mum gets at it. Pinching in, holding the zone. Good effort coming around off the bench that time to help out was Little. Now back behind, trying to work their way up ice is Blaine. They came out with fire, and then on top of that, some good scoring opportunities. Then came the power play, at which time it looked like they were determined to cut this deficit in half at that time, which was 2-0. Engler takes this shot, trying to avenge the post she just hit moments ago. 1:25 to go, dropped back in by Andover, and to the corner is Blaine, and they'll try to work it along the boards. Meanwhile, Andover will try to pinch it in. They do. It was Little who redirected a shot near the goal. Christensen comes over. Tries to grab possession now to the far side. Unable to hold this one, and it just misses. The goal icing will be the call. 1:01 to go in this second period, and the Huskies have extended their lead to 5-0 here in the second period.
Well, shots on goal in that first game was 44-14. We're ending up almost at that. We'll probably end up close to that at the end of the second period. Huskies have really dominated from a shots perspective again.
Skating in deep, trying to outrace the Huskies defense. There's the Blaine forward, and they missed on the outlet pass. Running it down, trying to get to that puck first in control. Continue to see it there in Olsen. Sent back again for another icing with 35 seconds.
You think a coach gets nervous when she sees a hard shot like that coming right past? That's Stagman, who's incredibly, aware of where she is. But boy,
yeah, it's interesting. I've been watching also the defensive Nowicki for Blaine. She's been playing well.
Yeah.
Again, she had 2 goals and an assist, Brooke Nowicki. But the interesting part with Brooke is she's actually going to Clemson next year, and not to play hockey or soccer or whatever. She's going to be doing rowing at Clemson next year. I'll tell you, you got to like that. She's going to be in the heat, in the warmth, in the water versus in the cold and on the ice. Congratulations to her for that rowing scholarship at Clemson. 18 seconds left. Blaine will send it in, and right on cue there was Nowicki who just did that. Now she comes to the front. Now coming back. A chance to see if they can cut into this deficit is Blaine. But Mum has it, and she is content to skate it out. And Andover, well, they've put up 3 spots here in the third period and some nice goals and some continued goaltending. They averted some of that pressure that was coming by Blaine on the power play.
Yeah, and you've really got to really be impressed with its third line of Andover. Would probably be a one in many other high schools, but the third line, Hannah Olsen, was able to get that goal with the third goal. It just kind of flipped the script on this period.
Huskies are a period away from advancing to the section championship taking place on Thursday. 5-0 Andover over Blaine. Will return for the third period in a moment.
I am what hunger looks like in America. I am an 8-year-old girl who's not excited for the last day of school. Because this may be the last time I'll have lunch.
Till September.
I am a single father of 2 who works 3 part-time jobs, and that's still not enough to put food on the table. I was created by artificial intelligence from faces of the 1 in 8 Americans who struggle with hunger.
Feeding America, 200 food banks strong.
Deutschman, fade for the end zone. It is caught. Touchdown.
That's Keenan Rodriguez, number 14.
Takes a quick shot. There's another goal.
Look at it. Lasers that one.
A couple lines of defense shot.
Multiple studies have shown that marijuana can slow both driver reaction and response time, which can be really dangerous. He's here. He's here. Wait. What? I can't drive. Why? I'm high. Oh.
Lorelai and I went to England. We have some friends there, and we went, and they said, you gotta they knew I was in the outdoor show business. They said, you gotta come and see the game fair. And we went and saw the game fair, and I thought, gee, this is a terrific idea, because it was their 25th year when we went. And I said, man, this is it.
The Armstrong Ranch Kennels is a legendary staple of the city of Ramsey. Since 1926, they have provided unmatched dog services and have hosted the game fair for over 40 years.
This is our 41st year.
Wow, that is truly impressive.
Because people could bring their dogs and they could shoot and participate.
The game fair brings in thousands of people every year. And to learn more about the Armstrong Ranch, we're speaking with owner and operator Chuck Delaney.
And we started in 82. And we had probably about 24 or 25 exhibitors. And we had about 2,000 or 3,000 people come to the show with their dogs. Now we have quite a few people. We have over 4,000 dogs come, which is pretty nice, and the people really enjoy it, and we've got a beautiful spot for them, you know. Well, our boarding facility is our main business. We've been doing that for 96 years. The dog park for our dog customers, they can come anytime and use it. All they have to do is go into the office and say, I'm here, I'd like to use the park, and you know, it's pretty nice.
For more info on the Armstrong Ranch Kennels or the upcoming game fair, be sure to check out their websites.
Game fair this year is the 12th of August we start, 12th, 13th, 14th, 19th, 20th, and 21. And we'd like to invite all the people that are looking to come down and enjoy the day.
You guys want to come say hi to Eli?
Tonight we're excited to go out and visit the community with Night to Unite. We'll be visiting a number of different parties that are hosting events, and we take a lot of pride in going out and meeting the community, establishing relationships, which is an extremely important part of the Anoka County Sheriff's Office and of law enforcement in general. So this is an opportunity for us to go out to the community in a casual atmosphere, in a positive environment, and just develop relationships, enhance relationships, and a great time to just get to know the people. Well, as far as back as civilizations started, successful societies always were founded on a solid community, a strong community, and a community that is founded on relationships. And so as we go out tonight to Night to Unite, we're out there developing relationships, enhancing relationships with the community and their public safety partners, fire departments, law enforcement, EMS, and really building a foundation for a strong community. As members of the Anoka County Sheriff's Office, we serve as ambassadors to our community. We're not just working in the community, but we're a part of it. Many of us reside here, have raised our kids here, and many just call this place home, whether they live here or not. So we take a lot of pride in going out and meeting the community and establishing relationships with them. And this is a great component of that, a great part of that relationships that we built for many years. One of the things that is most common when I go out and talk with the community members is I tell them, don't hesitate to call 911. There's apprehension about, I don't want to bother law enforcement. And that's kind of the biggest hurdle for us, is to get the community to understand that 911 is just a phone call away, and there are people that are waiting for that call. And it's not a bother. If we have higher priority calls, we'll just ask them to hold. But overall, just call. You know, we often say that if something doesn't feel right, or if you just think something is out of place, call us. We'd love to come there and know that nothing happened, but in the event that there's something's wrong, you would have done your due diligence by calling. So we say don't think about bothering us. We want to be called. Call 911 if something doesn't seem right. Well, this is kind of the kickoff to a fall season for us. We've got the Night to Unite tonight. We've got the cast event, community and sheriff together this Friday. We've got an open house in September. So a lot of these community events that we missed out on last year, we're really looking forward to this year. And like I said before, a great opportunity for us to just have conversations with the community.
Multiple studies have shown that marijuana can slow both driver reaction and response time, which can be really dangerous. He's here. He's here.
Wait.
What?
I can't drive.
Why?
My.
Oh.
The black truck? Hey, Christina from accounting.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, I used to date a girl named Christina.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then she dumped me for my best friend. You want to see some photos of them that I took?
I don't.
I thought we talked about this, buddy.
Buzz and overshared again?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna call a car.
That's a smart idea.
So, yeah, I know, that's why I did it.
Hey, you're gonna get back to the top of the mountain.
Does that mean I'm gonna get back with Christina?
No.
Oh.
No.
Yo, Scott.
Hey.
I'm heading out, man. You want to ride?
No, I got my car, but I actually really need to go to the bathroom.
Oh, you know what? I was just in there. The line is like 10 people long.
You know, I think I'll just...
Dude, are you okay?
You wouldn't believe what I was just thinking. I am definitely buzzed.
Yeah.
I think I will take this, and I will take that ride home.
Smart man.
Did you see how that dog was looking at me?
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies. Selfie, nailed it.
We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on man, let's put a ride home.
No, I got my car, but I actually really need to go to the bathroom.
You know what? I was just in there. The line is like 10 people long.
You know, I think I'll just...
Dude, are you okay?
You wouldn't believe what I was just thinking. I am definitely buzzed.
Yeah.
I think I will take this, and I will take that ride home.
Smart man.
Did you see how that dog was looking at me?
Welcome back to this semifinal matchup. Girls high school hockey 7AA. Andover Huskies hosting the Blaine Bengals, and they have a 5-0 lead here after the first 2 periods. And snapping one through the 5-hole. First goal of the game after 2 assists. That one by Hannah Olson. On a beautiful setup here by Brown. You can see this setup, and Gettle buries it after a nice pass and a dime by Brown, and then a nice deflection. Second consecutive game I've seen where a nice deflection by Brown for the win on the initial shot by Jones at the near point. There was a chance for that 6th goal, and it went off the post. And taking a look at the playoff brackets as we have, and of course the Huskies have enjoyed a lot of success the last 4 years through section play, and they're looking to extend it. They win here, and they will be playing, as you can see, at Fogarty on the 17th against the winner of Elk River and Grand Rapids Greenway. Huskies with a big win, 16-0 over Northern Tier in the quarterfinals. Blaine, a win over Forest Lake. Elk River a 2-1 tight in double overtime over Anoka. And then Duluth lost to Grand Rapids, and hence that game is getting started just about as this one concludes, or near that time here in the other semifinal matchup. So we get a look at Stagman doing an outstanding job, looking to pick up win number 23 on the season. Stagman leads the state in terms of goaltenders with wins.
Yeah, absolutely. You mentioned Elk River, Joe. Maddie Christensen, one of the Miss Hockey finalists, is on that team, and leading scorer, obviously, for them. But she will play a big part on whether they will play the Huskies next Thursday or not.
Here we go. As we mentioned, Huskies scored that first goal, and 2 of the goals came, but the first one came via number 20 and Grable. And the Huskies were up 2-0 after 1, and they added another 3 here. But a team leader for the Huskies this season in first goals has been Ella Berger. She has 10. We haven't heard from her yet. But even more impressive, plus minus. She's a plus minus 55 is Berger. And that whole line, spectacular. And the Husky team as a whole, a great balance in terms of the plus minus and also the offensive production. 5-0 lead here. Huskies will be moving left to right. Joe Rulin along with Jim Childs, and a call out to Billy Austin in the truck, doing an awesome job producing here tonight. Behind there is Jones, as she'll move it up the near boards. A little farther than I think she thought initially. Back comes Blaine trying to counter. The first step is getting that first goal, even though, hey, it's 5-0. Breaking that goose egg and getting that first goal sometimes sparks some momentum. Blaine circling back, trying to take another run and get a possession where they can sustain some control of the puck. Now it comes into Berger. Berger at half wall, recircles, sends it across. Gettle, a blast and a glove slave. Hashtag FTL, flashing the leather. There is Hansen with the save.
Gettle always is in position to put a good shot on net. That time, no different. She received the puck and ripped it right into the corner. Hansen with a nice save.
To the corner. Setting it up and moving it along. Now back behind. Skating in, here comes Gettle. And with Brown, she wanted to feed Brown, and it hopped the stick there. Good setup by Gettle after that puck had hopped the stick of Brown. It now finds its way out through neutral ice. Cross ice now, here comes Brown to carry in. Near point. Deflected. Blast there by Kasich, and that's deflected to the near corner. setting it up. Moving. And now a skate through. Trying to gain the line there is Blaine, unable to do so. The player got it, but the puck got stuck on the blue line, and now here comes Andover on a rush. Olsen moves in, looks to center, that's deflected, pinching off that pass, coming over the Blaine, but now they give it back up. Kasich sends one deep, and they'll change out their defensive unit. That is Andover. 14:35 to go, third period. Andover shots on goal, an advantage of 45-13. Into the corner. Battling it out. And circling it back. Neutral ice. And now trying to work their way back up is Blaine, and you can just tell the Huskies are just everywhere. And icing is the call.
Well, this is if there's going to be a line of the game, it absolutely needs to be this third line of Olsen, Grabo, and Sauer. They have hustled. They have won that open puck, and extremely impressive so far.
Certainly the most productive line here this afternoon for the Huskies. Stagman also playing well. She's turned away 13 shots, but just her technique and how she sets up position-wise, very impressive. Sets it back in, and Christensen now will take it behind her own goal. Big blast to the corner. And now Cairns in, pinching, now a chance as Mum at half wall sends it. Thorson, the freshman, directs this over the top into the netting. We'll have a face-off and a little need to know by Joe. And sometimes I kind of feel like Cliff Clavin a little bit with this, but the need to know by Joe for this time. The Huskies appear at this point to be headed to the section championship. They have not lost a section championship in the last 5 years. So looking to make it 6 in a row. Unprecedented. As the program that Volk has put together. But not only that, but the youth program and the development of that program has been impressive, Jim.
Well, that need to know, that light bulb was even brighter.
It was. I like that because I lack that brightness. But we talked about it there in the intermission, the depth of this program, but also the momentum that Volk and this whole staff have really created the momentum of wanting to be a part of this program. And the last time they didn't make it section of 2017.
Yeah, and the other part is almost a goal there by Gettle, but the big part is getting to having a 22-0 team, having the talent to get there, but winning the sectional, being successful in the state, that really falls on the coaching staff. And has Melissa Volk has done a great job of managing talent and coming up with a system that wins.
Well, it's also just kind of an expectation in terms of, hey, if you're going to play on the team, we have to have, this level of proficiency, and it's the mindset, it's the expectation to bring it to a practice and bring it to each game. Hey, 2 losses in the last 2 years, at least to date. Looking to repeat and get themselves a state championship this season. Always that goal, and so far the number 1 seeded team, ranked team in Class 2A, playing like champions as well again, and they've taken care of Edina and 10 other teams that they've played this season that have been in the top 10 for both Class 2A and 1A.
Yeah, you think about the fact that they haven't lost a Northwest Suburban Conference game since 2018. I mean, that in itself is unbelievable.
That's great info, great insight. As Berger comes in, brings it across, sends it back behind. That was Olsen, looks a little hobbled there as she gets back to her skate. and sent back in. A little pushing and shoving, just a quick hello, deflected back into the Blaine end. And there's Grable trying to continue with the pressure. Mumm now circles. Breakout opportunity at center ice off the stick of the Blaine forward. And Kasich tried to split the bracket there. Shot, save, made. So shot there by 14 and Bouch. To the half wall, unable to hold the zone is Blaine, chiseled in front of the Andover bench. Olsen will send it down. Coming in, and still more energy by Grable. Grable with 2 goals in that first period. Sparked the Huskies out to a 2-0 lead. Then came Olsen with a goal. Put the Huskies up 3-0. A lot of these players had a couple of goals in that opening quarterfinal matchup, and certainly that's the case too for Grable and for Hannah Olsen. Blast giving chase. Blaine will get there first, trying to get something sparked, and Mumm just great hustle to get back and close up that gap, and good stick work to redirect that puck at half wall here at 9:40 to go. In this third period, as you saw in the graphic, it'll be on the 17th for the section championship game. The winner of this game will take on Elk River and Grand Rapids Greenway. And that game is about to start at 5 p.m.
You know, another part of being a successful playoff team, and we've mentioned it a bunch, is the goaltending. When you think about every big game that the Huskies have had this year, you think about Hockey Day, and Stagman has been outstanding. When the light is shining bright, she's been outstanding.
Yeah, consistent. Moving it off, rolls off the stick. And here now will come the Huskies on the far side. Kaiser there on the backhand. Sets it up and back. Again, Kaiser just 2 points away from 100 for her career. Leaks just beyond the blue line. And there's Little with the backhand. Chasing. There's Christensen. Moves it in. Now jumping in front. Kaiser sets it up. Shot just off the mark and ricochets high in the air. I've lost sight of that thing in the rafters. As Kaiser made a burst move that time and set up a fabulous backhand pass in the slot.
Right back to Engler. Engler again rifled one. I think it went off the post or it went off the back board right where the glass and the wall meet.
Isn't it like 3 posts in one game equals 1 goal? Because Engler
well, I think you get a sombrero, right?
I think that's it. As Engler's had met up with the stubborn post a couple of times here this afternoon. And now a 2-on-1 emerges for Andover. Engler still with it. Takes this shot and off the mark there on the near side was Christensen looking. A shot coming back and another flash in the leather hashtag FTL there. And
Hansen, what a save by that. She had to move laterally quickly to be able to get that right hand out there to make that save by Little. Little with a shot completely screened and was still able to make that save.
That is some kind of focus. And hey, technique-wise, she had that glove in the right spot, but had to make a small adjustment and caught it clean and no rebound. Centering pass deflected near the blue line, but not out as Mumm moves it in to the near corner. Here comes Berger. Berger sets it up and circles again. Now near the dot, takes the pass opportunity, but it's directed beyond the blue line. Now it's center ice. Gettle, full head of steam after she cycles. Drops again, Berger, and the center. Brown shot off a pad, and we've got a penalty. That is going to be whistled here. A roughing penalty will be issued to Blaine, and that will give Andover their second power play opportunity. And there you see they took Gettle down.
That was a mugging.
Yeah.
Caitlin Ron will go to the box for
Well, chance now to see if they can add to this 5-0 advantage as they go on to power play. Leading the team with 5 power play goals this year is Gettle. She's out on the ice now. Cutting in, redirect, goal! Berger with the defense on her hip. Finds the back of the net on a beautiful slide set up there by Andover.
Yeah, Maddie Brown with a beautiful cross-ice pass, went right through the crease, and Berger with a defender draped on her was able to get the stick down. And if she didn't get it, Gettle was right behind.
Well, what's a goal party without a burger, I say. And Ella Berger joins this party with the 6th goal of the afternoon, and Ella Berger, goal number 27, team leading goal on the year. Assist, but you're right, that Madison Brown's had a couple of dimes that have been fantastic.
Yeah, fantastic passer. Great vision on the ice.
Moving in now, Andover. There's Mom. She was going to take the shot. Just as she took the shot, her head went up and so did the stick. And back behind now. Again, Andover looking to up the ante. 6-0 lead. This Whistler goes around the glass over the top. Battle ensues in front. Huskies trying to get some position. That's Abby McQuaid. Sent all the way back down. It'll be on goal, but Stagman there will keep that puck in motion. 6 and change remaining here in this third period, and Andover appears to be wired and ready to go for another section final at Fogarty Arena on the 17th. Far side, Grabo, 2 goals in that first period. She wouldn't mind a hat trick. Gettle had one in her last outing, and they're winning against Northern Tier on Tuesday. Blaine suffered a 4-0 loss earlier to Andover this season. It was January, I think, 18th. So unable to score that first goal of this year against this Husky squad. You can bet that they wouldn't mind trying to break that goose egg here as we have running time. Joe Rulin along with Jim Giles, and mentioned it earlier, Huskies now move to 26-0. And I can tell you their focus is on not just looking by any competition, but it's winning every game, winning every face-off, but getting to that state championship and grabbing another title. And they appear to be wired and ready for that. Kaiser in the corner. Tangled up there. Moving it in, pinching in is Jones. She gets it back. Does Kaiser, unable to pull the trigger on a shot. She is tied up. And Christensen comes over to help out. Holding the zone, sending it in at half wall, and holding it again is Kaiser. Kaiser just explodes, dangles, toe drag, tries to do a setup to Engler, but it's redirected at the last minute. Still holding on that far point is Little. And into the corner, Christensen, penalty coming up. Moving in, and Stagman has left the goal for the extra attacker, and just as she gets to the bench, they'll send her right back out. The whistle occurs, a slashing penalty as we still have running time here with 4 minutes and 15 seconds remaining, in the Huskies are 2 for 2 on a power play already.
Yeah, it was a slash on Kaiser. Knocked Kaiser's stick out. A little frustration happening
Huskies,
from the Bengals.
Yeah, and here's another bonus need to know that I was going to give you earlier, but the Huskies have scored the first goal of a game in 23 of their 25 games, and make today 24 of 26. That's why that first goal kind of sets that tempo. No charge. Here we go. Moving it, circling top of the circle. We're looking for Berger time again. There's Brown, takes the shot this time. Hung on with some poise on that puck longer. Berger comes in, takes a shot, puts on the stick, and the wraparound attempt is diffused by the defense there of Blaine. Nice job by Brown. She was definitely ready to do the wraparound. She gets another shot, puts it on the pads, firing again. Hansen makes another save. She is going to be one tired individual as Hansen at the end of this game. She has already faced 52 shots. 3 minutes remaining. Huskies still have 50 seconds left on the power play. This is their third. And again, they are 2 of 2 with that power play. Here this afternoon, Gettle will start this up from behind her own net. 30 seconds remaining. Off the stick that time, unable to control, was Kraus. Of course, her older sisters, certainly Gabby, with a lot of success with the Huskies. Keeping it in the family. You get that with the Littles as well. Several others. Now back behind and sent in. Blaine has just completed a successful penalty kill, and we've got 2 and change remaining in this 7AA section semifinal matchup. A 6-0 lead here for Andover on their way to the section finals. Whistled for that ice, and
those little things matter, Joe. That right there, Stagman understood when the penalty expired. She held her stick rather than skating out and not having that situational awareness to get the ice and have that offense. That's 6-0 lead late in the third period. Your mind can wander. It didn't for her.
In the corner and trying to work it out here is Blaine. Their season will come to an end. A good push here at the end of the season. Bengals will end their season 12-12-3. Pinching in here is a shot, still with it. Good shot inside the blue line by Nowicki. Again, she's headed to Clemson to do some rowing. I like that idea. Being in that warmth.
Yeah. An outstanding university. Good football team. Good university.
Face off, controlled here. Nowicki takes this shot. Another goal, gets by a redirect, and finally Blaine will break the goose egg. 6-1.
Man,
that is the goal.
Brooke Nowicki, yeah.
Yeah, Nowicki, that's her third goal in the postseason. She had one during the regular season.
And it was a clear vision. I don't know if Stagman had good vision on it, and it just looked like it jumped under her stick, as you would say, under the garage door.
It looked like maybe it was it a redirect or not, but nonetheless. Nice to break that goose egg. At neutral ice now, here comes Andover quickly. They want to get in on it as well as the other players here and get that 6-goal lead back. Countering back and moving in now. Get a look at Ron. She's on her way to play hockey at Wisconsin River Falls next season. And back behind now and working it from behind. Mum is bracketed back there defensively, and now she works it ahead to her teammates. Cassie now with it. Again, keeps that puck alive, and the Huskies have come to the end of the game, and the Huskies advance to the section finals, 7AA, with a 6-1 win this afternoon, Jim.
Really a dominating win. After the penalty expired to the Huskies, and Blaine had a lot of momentum, and really it was Hannah Olsen's goal probably midway through the third period that really changed the complexion of this entire game.
Absolutely. Hannah go with that goal. Really, that was really that tipping point. They were so close to cutting that deficit in half coming out in that second period with that power play, but the goal by Olsen made it 3-0, and you could see the energy just kind of leak out and the momentum there as some goals were added.
Another quick goal by Gettle and on a beautiful setup from Brown, and the wind. It was all Huskies after that. They're on to the sectional final.
They are, and hey, it was all started in that first period. Couple of goals there by Graybo as she sparked the afternoon, and the Andover led 2-0 after that first period, then went on to a 5-0 lead, and now a final here 6-1. And the Huskies continue their success in the postseason. They move to 26-0. Stagman picks up another win for her. That is win number 23 on the season. And Melissa Volk and the Huskies get ready to play in Fogarty on Thursday. So thanks for joining us on this QCTV sports presentation. Everyone in the truck, and a special call out to Billy Austin, his first producing sports production here this afternoon. Awesome job. And to Mike and the whole crew, along with Brian and Joe Rulin, along with Jim Childs. We'll see you coming up next week. 6-1 win for the Huskies. And they're on their way to the section final. Have yourself a major league evening at a minor league price.